Okay, this week we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington Commanders. Philadelphia's impressed me a lot this year. They were kind of my sleeper going in, and Jalen Hurts is looking more and more legitimate every time I watch him. Uh, he is good. He's good at getting out of the pocket and making it his own plays, but he's also making good throws because he has two legit receivers now, Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. Uh, I think I was kind of nervous the first week when Devontae Smith had zero catches, but week two he came through. Um, so I'm a real big believer in that offense, and they also had a really good draft. They picked that D tack or N'Kobe Dean, the linebacker, and Jordan Davis, the D tackle, and their defense is pretty legitimate now. They were day one starters, and those weapons on offense, I think they're favorites to win the NFC East. I got them winning 27-21. So I think that the Commanders are going to have a decent day, but I think that a couple turnovers like Carson Wentz always has. I think that's going to be the deciding factor in the game. I think they might get some plays. They have some decent playmakers all around them. I really like Jahan Dotson. He's the rookie receiver, but he's got some moving up on the depth chart he has to do. But overall, I think it'll be a pretty entertaining game. But I think that Carson Wentz having turnovers will be the deciding factor in this game. How about you?
Again, I mean, isn't that pretty much every game that he plays in? It seems like, anyways.
Yeah.
Uh, I went with Philly 24-17. I think it could get a lot uglier than that, but divisional game, Commanders have a lot to lose, so I pretty much feel the same way. Hertz is going to do what he does. They seem like they're running the ball a lot better than I expected
Yeah.
last week. I mean, it is the Vikings defense, but they look pretty good and they're spreading it around. All three backs got some good touches
Yeah.
and were actually productive. Sanders, Boston Scott, and Kenneth Gainwell, who I'm a big fan of. If one of those guys above him gets hurt, I think he could be a big deal. But I think they're gonna do what they got to do, and I don't really know if Carson Wentz can go a game without throwing multiple interceptions. So
Yep. And he's a roller coaster ride, that's for sure. Uh, Looking that good week one, he still had two interceptions against them.
he might give you four touchdowns, but he's going to give you two picks almost every time he does that.
Yep.
So
Yep. I think that the Eagles will most likely capitalize on those turnovers too with that offense.
you would think
Yeah. I mean, they got weapons all around them, like Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, and
Goddard.
Goddard. That's who I was trying to think of. And Miles Sanders looked like you said, their running game looked pretty solid. I figured that would be their weak point in their offense, but
Same.
they look good. Um, I expect them to win the NFC East this year, easy. I could see the Commanders going maybe 7-10, 8-9, something like that, but I think the Eagles will have a winning record, and I don't think the Cowboys will be anywhere near the. I think they'll finish third or fourth, to be honest. And who knows about the Giants? They're 2-0. So that's a tough division to call right now, but I think the Eagles are the clear favorites,
Yeah.
but that always changes, it seems like. So
The Eagles and the Giants are a very different 2-0. You know,
yeah, you're right about
give me
that.
some time.
Yeah, yeah, you're probably right about that. Daniel Jones is not the greatest. It's quite a klutz.